Tonight, from the center square, Furality con chair Dalton, Twitch streamer Bardic RJ, VTuber and voice actor Jonah Scott, Furality ambassadors Biscuit and Kip, Winds of Change developer Clace, Deathcore Dragon Sabin, the dragon from a land down under Volt Ashcore, Furality Ryba Ruba Conte, and me, Tokens Arcade, the host of Countdown VR, and we are the new Hollywood Squares! And now, here's your host, StarSkunk! Hello! Thank you for that intro, Tokens, and hello, Furality Sylva! Here we are at the classic 80s game of Celebrity Tic-Tac-Toe Hollywood Squares. Speaking of celebrities, hello, stars!
Hello, stars!
Hi, Star. I was muted, sorry.
I absolutely swear I didn't train them to do that. Now, for a game show, we definitely need some contestants, and we've got two great ones here. They're part of our game show group. Sitting on my right, we have our resident rocker in the exposition, Axel the Quesa. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here, StarSkunk.
All right, Axel, tell the folks watching the stream and the celebrities a little bit about yourself.
Well, as you may know, I am a rock star in a rock band as the lead singer, and I'm here to rock and roll this competition. And I'm also a Twitch streamer, too.
Oh. All right. No extra points for the singing, Axel. Good luck on the show. And to my left in the circle position, we have Shoal Fox, one of our newest hosts in the group. Welcome to the show, Shoal.
Hey, Star. Good to be here.
Good to have you. Tell us the Shoal Fox story in about 200 words or less.
Well, it's not quite as exciting as Axel over here, but I am a computer programmer, and I like to tinker with vintage computers in my free time.
That's very
All
important.
right. Excellent.
Vintage? Oh, God.
All right. Good luck to both of you. Now, you two know how we play our game, but for those who don't, your job is to play a game of tic-tac-toe. You want to capture 3 stars either up and down, across, or diagonally. You capture a star by we'll ask them a question. You need to tell me if they're telling you the truth or if they're giving you complete bull. That's how you capture one of our celebrities. First game is worth $500, and a little bit of an extra thing, this is a charity game. So for every $100 our champion wins in virtual money, I'll donate $2 to the Con Charity, which is Equality Florida Institute, the largest civil rights organization dedicated to, if I can read this, there we go, securing equality for Florida's LGBTQ community. I prepared for this. All right, we flipped a coin backstage. Shoal, you won the toss, so you're gonna pick first. Where are we starting?
Start with the center square, Dalton.
Dalton, the con chair in the center square.
Woohoo!
Dalton.
Yo.
Let's see how much you know about South Park. On South Park, Cartman pooped his pants while doing this activity in an episode titled, I Should Have Never Gone This. It's also something the residents of Sylva enjoy doing. What is it? He says hanging out in tree houses. Do you agree or disagree?
I'll have to
Sounds like a
disagree.
design.
Axel, come over to you. Where's your first pick?
I'm going with Jonah Scott.
Jonah Scott in the lower left
I
square.
got all the answers beforehand. We're cool.
Can you the answers?
special, you know?
Jonah, you knew we were probably going to ask you a question about this. We all know you voiced Legoshi in Beastars. Did you actually watch the show or read the manga?
As a matter of fact, I watched I read a different manga, and then I realized halfway through that it wasn't Beastars, but it was BNA. No, I'm joking. I read the entire thing. I read it
Okay,
in front.
good.
Yeah.
Then this question should be your easiest question of the night. Left or right, which foot did Lewis lose?
Okay. I know for a fact that based on the angle of the way that it was like shot and like mocap, that it was his right foot.
All right, Axel, he says the right foot. Agree or disagree?
I will agree.
It was indeed the right foot. X gets the square.
Got you, son.
All right, good early game going on here. Shoal, where are we going?
It was delicious. It was delicious.
Let's go for that lovable duo, Kip and Biscuit.
Kip and Biscuit! Furality ambassadors! You've already started the party up there, I see.
We're going.
All right. Kip and Biscuit, if you're in the UK and you're served a meal of kippers and biscuits, what unusual, unappetizing combination have you just been served in American terms?
Being in like the UK in one. I mean, I am pretty delicious. I mean, you are. I mean, come on. I mean, look at you. No, tire snack. No. You are being
Get a room, you two.
Fish, and you're being served fish and potatoes. 100%.
He says fish and potatoes. Do you agree or disagree?
I mean, fish sounds reasonable, but I'm not sure about the potatoes.
I look like a potato. Come on. Yeah, you got us right here.
Around enough. Disagree.
It's actually fish and cookies. You had half of it right, but not enough. Circle gets the square. Back over to you, Axel.
Unbelievable.
I gotta take Clacy for the block.
Place for the block.
What's up? Let's go. Am I on
Welcome
camera
to the
right
show,
now?
Place.
What do I do?
All right, Clace.
Don't panic. That's the
We're
important
going
part.
a little further with our world travels. You're in the Netherlands, and you go into a local shop and get a stroopwafel. What should you do with it?
You should, aside from eat it, you should put it on top of a cup of coffee to melt the caramel in between the biscuits. Or, sorry, the waffles.
Roar?
Okay, so what's your specific answer?
Put it on top of a cup of coffee?
All right. He says, put it on top of a cup of coffee. Agree or disagree?
I'm going to disagree.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for a judgment from Skippy Trebek up there, because he did also say eat it.
Yeah,
his actual call was the put on top of coffee, so that will count as a disagree.
Oh!
Okay, X gets the square. You were right with your first answer.
Implied that everybody knew what a stroopwafel was.
Joel, over to you.
I was like, oh, you gotta eat that, right?
I love stroopwafels. Stroopwafels. Wunderbar.
I'll take the Gamerwa token.
Tokens Arcade, our lovable announcer and host of Countdown VR.
And the world's most flavorful stroopwafel.
Get out.
All right. Tokens, in Jordan Poole's 2022 film Nope, the monster jean jacket eats anyone who does what?
He eats anyone who won't stop talking about League of Legends, which frankly is something that needs to be done.
I wish.
No, in that movie, they were talking about he eats anyone who talks about their future. The monster is someone who is the whole movie is an allegory for trying not to get ahead of yourself, and the overall fate of getting, trying to predict the future and getting consumed by it. So it's by people who talk too much about the future.
Holy cow.
He says talking about the future. Agree or disagree?
It's a college paper.
Ooh.
You know, you had me in the first half, but then you kept on going. Disagree!
It actually looks directly at it or sees it. Circle gets the square.
I liked your answer, though. I enjoyed that. That was an artful thread to believe.
It was a good low to be. There's S.
Yeah.
Back to you, Axel.
I'm going to take Rubicon for the block.
Rubicante for the block. Our very own writer who wrote all these questions, so anyone watching or any of you celebrities who have any problems with the questions, direct all your complaints to him.
I have a complaint.
So, Ruby,
You beat me to it. Damn it.
September 3rd, 2023 marks the 10th anniversary of the release of Ylvis's What Does the Fox Say? According to the song, what's the first thing a fox says?
Hi, can you direct me to the nearest stable? No. The first thing a fox
Do we
says.
claim that energy?
And
The
our
first thing the fox
Okay.
says is wah pa 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 pow. Wah pa 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 pow.
He says, wah pa 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 pow. Agree or
Bless
disagree?
I disagree because the first one, it says ding, 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 ding.
You're not supposed to do my job for me, Axel. X gets the square. All right, over to you, Shoal.
God, I hate that song.
Well, there aren't any more lines available. Well, maybe, but there could be a line available to me. In either case, I'm taking Volt.
Volt Ashcore, our very own dragon from down under.
Hi, handsome.
G'day, how you doing?
Yes,
Oh, wait,
the
that's
one that everybody was watching intently on Countdown VR yesterday.
Yeah,
All right.
I wonder why.
Volt! Furry Airlines has been licensed by the FAA for some reason, and like all airlines, they have to observe the sterile cockpit rule. What are Furry Airlines pilots not allowed to do in a sterile cockpit?
The things I could say would probably
This
get
is
Furality cancelled completely.
You're not allowed. No.
Yeah, Dalton, don't worry, I'm not going to get your code cancelled yet.
I hear his eyeballs looking
I mean,
at you.
look. He's giving me that side eye like nobody's business. Oh, geez, there are so many things you're not supposed to do in a cockpit that furry airline people would do. But you know what I'm going to have to say? It's fairly simple, straightforward, something that you really wouldn't think people would do in a cockpit. Eat and drink.
He says eat and drink. Do you agree or disagree, Shoal?
To be such a skeptic, but disagree.
Let's actually talk about anything other than flying the plane. Circle gets the square.
Wow. That's
Hey.
fascinating. Okay. Huh.
Over to you, Axel.
Saving for the block there.
Sabin for the block. Wow. Okay.
The voice actor here. I don't know who you think I am.
You're the professional.
right.
I'm just the amateur. Don't worry.
Sabin,
I'm sorry, Bart.
here's your question. It's the 1800s. You play away with your
boy.
bathing spoon, your gutty ends up in a ditch, and you have to get it out with your niblick. What sport are you playing?
This is bait. This is absolutely bait.
Does anyone else have an aneurysm?
I would get in trouble
I had a
playing with
stroke.
my. I would
sorry
get
you
in
noticed
trouble
the
playing
theme.
with my. I'm getting in trouble playing with my niblet on camera, but it sounds. If I had to guess, that sounds old. I would say croquet. Croquet, is that the one that I'm thinking of? Like cricket?
All right.
No, croquet. Croquet? I think it would be that one.
Axel, He says
Sounds
croquet.
European.
Do you agree or disagree?
I'm going to disagree.
It's actually golf. Those are old names for the clubs in a golf bag. X gets the square.
Wow.
Shoal, over to you.
Bardic for the majority win.
Bardic for the 5-square win.
I was picking
All right.
Jim.
Yes. Bardic, now, let me see. I hear you come from somewhere called, let me see if I can pronounce this right, Wales?
No stop, how Bardic doing?
What? Bless you.
Yes.
Bless
Can
you.
you say the name of the really long town?
Chanting table on TV?
Costa Rica, go, 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 go.
That's not the actual question, but well done. All right.
Holy
Bardic,
Nikes.
Bardic, Welsh poet Dylan Thomas advised, do not go gentle into that good what?
Hot bath. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, just cannonball.
But it was in fact that good, I believe. Night.
He says night. Do you agree or disagree, Shoal?
I was thinking that, and it just sounds right. I'm gonna agree.
It's night. Circle gets the square and the 5-square win.
Ah.
Yeah.
$500 over for Shoal.
Yeah.
All right, nothing yet for you, Axel. Oh, well, we put a little too much money on there. It's 500.
More money
Gives you
than
more
I
money.
wanted.
You
Yes.
don't tell us.
I mean,
All right, let's
take the
clear the
extra.
board.
Don't say anything, Shoal. Just let it happen.
All right. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to go straight into our secret square game. Hit that lovely secret square cue, and tokens.
I hope it's
If someone picks our secret square, what'll they win?
Oh, I'll tell you what they'll win. A week-long stay at the new Oceans of Luma Resort. Experience all the magic and natural beauty of this otherworldly ocean, now with fabulous resort accommodations. Luxury loft suites, tiki bars, water slides, and 5 Michelin-star dishes, like our signature roast duck fish. Don't you just love capitalism?
What?
Transportation provided by Generic Airlines. You get on the plane, it takes off, it lands, and you're there. Generic Airlines. Back to you, StarSkunk.
There's only.
Thank you, tokens.
Dalton's just like,
Now
"Hang on a
we
minute."
don't know where the secret square is, but believe me, we'll know when you pick it. Axel, you get first pick since you lost the last game.
Let's start things off with Bardic RJ.
Bardic RJ in the upper right corner.
Chosen first.
Let's go.
All right. Bardic, in order, between 2002 and 2012, they went Jaguar, Panther, Tiger, Leopard, Snow Leopard, Lion, and Mountain Lion. What were they?
A cat persona's multiple pick of adopts. They are, in fact, versions of Mac OS.
All right. He says versions of Mac OS. Mac OS. Do you agree or disagree?
I'm going to disagree.
It is actually versions of Mac OS. Circle gets the square.
You fool.
Shoal, over to you.
Now that I'm done recovering from that, I'll take a chance on Jonah.
Yes, Scott.
Oh my god.
I nailed the last one. All aces. And I'm gonna say for you.
Oh, Jonah, you don't know what you've gotten into.
Lay
In
it
a
on me,
classic,
Star.
in a classic Dragon Ball Z episode, what observation does Vegeta make when Nappa asks him what the scouter says about Goku's power level?
I can see through your clothes. In fact, he says it's over
like a good Saturday night.
9,000!
Joel, do you agree or disagree? Oh, say again?
Was that an agree?
I agree.
I don't know. He just.
But very loud.
It is. It's over 9,000. Circle gets the square.
Easy.
Axel, back over to you.
I gotta take Dalton for the block.
Dalton for the block.
All right.
All right. Dalton, a classic Far Side cartoon, notes that an anatidaephobia is the fear that somewhere, somehow, what type of animal is watching you?
Well, probably, me, if you're on this set here. No.
I'm
gonna go. Big Brother is watching me.
Top row
I don't think I would be bothered by this, but it's a duck. And honestly, being watched by a duck is a great honor, so.
All right. He says a duck. Do you agree or disagree?
I am going to disagree.
It is actually a duck.
Oh my god!
All right. We cannot give you that square, Shoal. You have to earn it yourself.
Dalton for the win.
Dalton for the win!
Ooh. Oh, he bad.
Oh, here we go, Dalton. If you were in Vietnam, what would be the best thing to do with the dong in your pocket?
Put it up your butt.
Not show it on
Hey, Biscuit.
Vietnam. Yeah, no, it's a ration for emergency purposes for eating. So I guess save it for if you're starving.
He says save it for if you're starving. It's a ration. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Protein, I guess. Goodbye.
You'd spend it. It's a unit of currency in Vietnam. Circle gets the square and the win.
Oh my goodness.
Spending some dollars.
And heck, we don't even need to add any more money to Shoal because we already gave him too much. So he's got $1,000.
Wow, Biscuit, you really
Now,
love
something to
seeing all those
note
dongs,
is
don't you?
that on the actual show, we would have gotten rid of the secret square, but hey, we're going to keep the secret square up in play for the next round. But for now, we're going to take a quick commercial break to plug our group. We'll be back right after this.
Woo!
All right, T. Rooney, then thank you, StarSkunk.
Yep.
All right.
Now, hold on a sec. All right. We're clear for break. Now, you know what? I'm actually going to go head to the studio cafeteria. I hear they have some meatloaf today. I'm going to go get myself a snack. Tokens, tell everybody watching a little bit about how they can join us on these sets.
All right, then. So, thank you very much, StarSkunk. Goodness gracious, I need a break after all that. Dan hosting Countdown yesterday. I still have not had my blood pressure come down from the totally went as according to plan. Nothing went wrong yesterday. Everything's fine. So while our celebrities are relaxing back in their trailers a few minutes, sipping on champagne and stacks the studio catering has provided them, and by studio catering I mean the Furality budget, I'll take a moment to give you a quick little shameless plug about our group. So let me ask you this. Have you ever wanted to be on a game show, host one, write questions for a show, or even program one yourself? Well, even if you can't do those first few things in real life, I can tell you that every week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, our group plays game shows right here in VR chat. All-time hits like Wheel of Fortune, Match Game, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, older shows like Pyramid, Press Your Luck, and Password, and some real niche games like Line 'em Up, Trivia Trap, and Hot Potato are all in our current rotation, with more being added by our incredible world creators like GS Genesis, Dionoku, and the creator of the world you see right here, Doma Fox. So, if you're interested in joining any of that, click on the link that we're posting right now in the chat. That'll get you into our Discord, and maybe we'll see you later on in this very set. Don't forget that we're also doing an open house with a public instance of this world right after the show, but more on that later. Oh, look, the celebs are back. So, I guess it's time to get back to the game. Over to you, StarSkunk.
All right, let's hit that music.
Da, 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 da.
There we go. loveliness of hold music back in the 80s. We are back on Hollywood Squares. Our circle player Shoal is ahead 1,000-0, but the secret square is still in play. One of you could still claim it, and you know a couple people that it's not. So Axel, we go to you for your first pick, since again you lost the last round.
Let's start things off with the wall himself, Tokens Arcade.
Tokens Arcade! Still not the secret square. We still have that out there. Tokens, let's see if you know this. Insert quarter. Ball will serve automatically. Avoid missing ball for high score. These were the complete original instructions for what?
That would probably have been the first pinball machine. Those were started out back way in 1936. The first published one was by Gottlieb. It was called Baffle Ball, and those, then we only had it cost a penny back then. So it was the first pinball machine.
He says the first pinball machine. Do you agree or disagree?
Well, he does know a lot of arcade experts, but I'm going to agree.
It was actually the first version of Pong.
Oh my
God. Gets the square.
Oh, wow. That totally sounds like pinball.
Yeah.
Joel, over to you.
I'll take Clace.
Clace in the lower right corner. Still not the secret square. Still out there somewhere. All right. Clace. In 2022, Eli Lilly's stock lost $15 billion in value after a Twitter impersonator who bought a blue checkmark tweeted, "We're excited to announce that what is free now?"
Porn.
You can get that for free on the internet anyway.
Wait, it's free?
Hold on, wait.
Wait, you guys have been...
Wait, you pay for your porn?
Paying?
You guys got it for free?
Hook me up, Chief. Okay.
So, what do you think,
just
Clace?
unsolicitedly send them to my DMs.
It was a
Oh, jeez.
a big troll wanted to take away from the money-making aspect of Twitter and said that Twitter Blue was going to be free as like an apology for the shady, the shaky takeover.
All right, he says Twitter Blue. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
It was actually insulin. They were trying to basically bring down the stock of insulin, an insulin manufacturer. Circle gets the square. Over to you, Axel.
I gotta take Jonas Scott for the block.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
For the block.
Round 3.
All right, Jonah. In the first Pokemon movie, Mewtwo states, "I see now the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant." What does Mewtwo conclude is what determines who you are?
How much pee-pee you have?
I hate how correct and bad that is at the same time.
No,
Must have been the live-action version. Okay. What do you think?
Mewtwo says it's your heart that matters.
He says it's your heart. Do you agree or disagree?
That seems about right, so I'm going to agree.
It's actually what you do with the gift of life.
I can't
give that to you, Shoal. You have to earn it yourself.
You gotta do some of the work too. You gotta do some of the work too. It's okay.
You laid the path out.
No one trusts me. Okay, I see how it is.
I got you, dog. I trust you.
Thank you.
I trust you, Jonah. Give me the win.
Okay.
Let's go.
And just a quick heads up, that sound did mean that this will be the last question. Oh, we've got time. Okay. Okay, keep going. Okay, all right. You need to tell me these things. No. Anyway.
You're not in the control room Discord.
All right, Jonah. Everybody knows furries always ask for the sauce. But in a classic moment from Hell's Kitchen, what sauce did Gordon Ramsay yell about at a contestant asking where it was?
Oh my god, let me actually think about this. Where is it? The lamb sauce!
He says the lamb sauce. Do you agree or disagree?
I am not an idiot sandwich. I agree.
It is the lamb sauce. Circle gets the square and the win, and $1,000.
Where's the lamb?
We got 2,000. There we go. And we still got time, so we'll start a new game. And also, that also is a good reminder. If at any time you hear this sound, other than when we need to get your attention, that means that will be the last question of the game because my limo's here and I need to go to the party. All right, Axel, over to you.
We still need to find that secret square. Let's try Kip and Biscuit.
Kip and Biscuit!
Give it to us!
And the secret square!
Let's go.
All right. And of course, we have a special guest for this secret square question. Finn himself, right over here.
Whoa,
Yeah, the Finn. All right. Here's your question. Everyone knows Furality's mascot is Finn. What do the letters in the acronym Finn, F-Y-N-N, stand for?
Oh, easy. Get it. You know this already. Mr. Veteran. Okay, listen. It's okay.
No pressure.
Furry Gift Network Navigator. Like, let's just be honest here, right?
It checks out.
Dalton is salty. He is salty.
As salty as the yiff.
All right, what do you guys think?
Full send that biscuit.
Oh, God.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
Let's get it. Okay, come on. Wusa. Oh God! My brain dumb.
Control StarSkunk.
What brain?
Yep.
Come on.
All right, what do you guys think? F-Y-N-N. Oh, say again?
Come on. Furality Yottabyte. I think that's what it was called. Neural network.
He says Furality Yottabyte Neural Network. Do you agree or disagree?
Thinking here. I'm going to agree.
Pack your bags. You just won the trip. X gets the square.
You're taking us right.
All right. And thank you for helping us out, Finn. We'll maybe call on you a little later here. Shoal, over to you.
You're so hot, Finn.
I'm gonna go with Bardic.
Bardic RJ in the upper right corner. All right, Bardic. In Kingdom Hearts 2, aside from Heartless, what type of creatures are the primary inhabitants of the world that never was?
Ooh, I don't think I know much about Kingdom Hearts. I think I'm a bit of a nobody when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, if it's not the Heartless, it is the nobodies.
He says the nobodies. Do you agree or disagree, Shoal?
The levels of psychology that you're using here are messing with my mind. I'm gonna take a leap in it. I'm gonna agree.
It is the nobodies. Circle gets the square. We're back over to you, Axel.
Dalton. Let's go with Dalton.
Dalton in the center square. All right. Dalton, What famous literary line about an unpleasant time period begins both Edward Bulwer-Lytton's novel Paul Clifford and Madeleine L'Engle's novel A Wrinkle in Time?
It all started when I was born. No.
That same story.
I think we all do.
Me too.
This sounds familiar. A Wrinkle in Time. Okay. I'm gonna go with Once Upon a Time.
He says Once Upon a Time. Axel, do you agree or disagree?
I'm going to agree.
It was a dark and stormy night. Circle gets the square. Shoal, over to you.
Jonas Scott.
Let's go!
Jonas Scott for the win.
VP.
Jonah, attendees of furry conventions are often told to obey the 6-2-1 rule. What does the 6-2-1 rule advise congoers to do each day?
I feel like anything that I say is going to get me arrested. So I'll just give you a lie instead. I'll give you a lie instead. 6 hours of sleep, 2 meals a day, and I don't know, I guess furries need a shower. 1 shower.
Shoal, do you agree or disagree?
Preach. Yeah, I need a detox in this box up here, please.
I would have to disagree, honestly.
He actually got that exactly right. 6 hours of sleep, 2 meals, 1 shower. X gets the square. Wow.
You know we're all stinky.
Wow.
Voice actor, of course. Come on.
That was a block.
You seriously need a shower.
Over to you. Saving for the win here. Saving for the win.
All right, let me come out of my dark cave for you.
I know, right? Sabin,
I feel
you're
like
making
here. I'm harnessing my villain vibes.
You're making yourself a traditional fluffernutter sandwich. What 2 fillings do you put between the slices of bread?
God, I wish.
Wait, isn't this middle row fluffernutter sandwich anyway?
I'm gonna go with the fact. I'm gonna go with the fact that I've actually had one of these. It would be Nutella and banana, I believe.
He says Nutella and banana. Do you agree or disagree?
That actually does seem about right, so I am going to agree.
It's actually peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. Circle gets the square. And the block. Great for you, Shoal.
Lied! I thought I could trust you!
I'm a dragon. You can always trust me.
Speaking of dragons I can trust, Bold Ashcore.
Hey.
Bold Ashcore for the win.
What? Huh? Oh, finally. It's about time someone goes me. Jeez.
There we go. Volt, in the Egyptian afterlife, what body part did our furry lord and savior Anubis weigh to see if it was lighter than a feather?
Oh, this is a good one.
Your ass. It's your booty. You gotta make sure.
Good night, everybody.
No. And we're cancelled. No. So it was always going to be the weight of your heart and whether you had any regrets in life.
He says it's your heart. Do you agree or disagree, Shoal?
Disagree.
It was actually the heart. X gets the square and the block. Oh. Axel, we're over to you again.
All right, let's go with Tokens Arcade.
Tokens in the lower middle square.
Okay.
All right, Tokens. Gilbert Baker's original design for it included a bright blue stripe symbolizing magic and a pink stripe symbolizing sex. What was it?
That was originally that was going to be, I believe, and this is appropriate for right now, that was originally going to be the OG design for the pride flag. Those were colors that were originally put on but later got dropped because I think they couldn't find the right amount of material for it. So I'm going to go with the pride flag. It was the original flag, pride flag. Is what
All
I
right,
said.
Axel. He says the pride flag. Do you agree or disagree?
I'm going to disagree.
It was actually the pride flag. Circle gets the square.
Wow. Damn.
Okay.
Break for you, Shoal.
All right. For the win, my good friend Rubicant.
Rubicante for the win.
Hey.
All right. Rubicante, according to the poet Dante, what place lies beyond a gate reading, "Abandon all hope, all ye who enter here"?
The registration line at Furry Weekend Atlanta.
If anybody's watching from Furry Weekend Atlanta, we're sorry.
Yeah, we love you.
So what do you think,
you.
Ruby?
No, that is the gate to hell in the Inferno. So it's the gate to hell.
He says the gate to hell. Do you agree or disagree?
He's mulling
Yeah.
over.
Oh,
Shoal?
I can't hear you.
I agree.
It is the gate to hell. Circle gets the square and the win.
Yeah.
And that's another $1,000, enough to where we've broken the scoreboard. It can only display up to $2,000, but he's won $3,000 so far. Do we have time for another game in the control booth? That is the game, and with $3,000, Shoal, you've won the game.
Yeah.
Good game, Shoal.
All right. So far, that's going to be a... Yeah, there we go. So far, that's going to be a $60 donation to the charity. We'll come back to you in just a moment. Axel, it was a close-fought battle throughout the entire game here.
Yeah.
We do have some lovely parting gifts here backstage, including, maybe some pieces that a few of our celebrities left in their trailers.
And that trip.
And the trip.
Oh,
you did win the trip to the Oceans of Luma. Yes, so enjoy that trip. All right, Shoal, we're back over to you. Now you can win one of these lovely 5 cars. Will you go for the Blue Cobalt?
Fin Blue.
The Crimson Queen? The Golden Midas? The Snow White? Or the Black Beauty? Pick one of those cars and we'll see if you can start it. Which one are you going for?
2.
You said the blue? All right, we're going to go for that car right after this. Stay tuned. All right. And Shoal, we're going to have Finn there with you, but also pick two squares to bring down with you for good luck.
Ruby, Jonah, please come with me.
Ruby and Jonah! All
Before
right.
you guys leave that area,
Yep.
we need a number.
Oh, yes. What number are you going for? 1 to 5.
Worked for me last time. 4.
4. Okay, everybody. So Shoal.
Yep. I know normally I'm not supposed to talk here, but Star, if he wins the car, I'll round up to $100 for you.
Well, actually, if he wins the car, it doubles the. It's going to double his charity donation.
I'm still honoring that. I will throw in the extra.
Oh,
4.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
There we go.
Let's get it, Shoal.
All right. All right. So grab a seat there, and we got Tokens standing by. We got Finn over here. All right.
We have a bunch of furries in a car. They are insured, right?
StarSkunk, you see my
Just
little,
looking out for people here.
You see my simulated cam over there?
Okay, yep.
That's where it is.
All right. All right. So, Bon, when you guys are ready up in the control booth, go ahead and bring us back.
Hello. Yes. We're just going to do a little countdown here. 3, 2, 1, boom.
How smooth.
Welcome back to Hollywood Squares. We are here with our champion Shoal. You've won $3,000. That's a $60 donation already to the con charity. But not only can you win this lovely virtual car, but we'll double the money. But let's tell you a little bit about this car. Tokens, tell us a little bit about the car.
All right, it's the brand new 1988 Blue Cobalt. Sleek styling, plush seating, and sizzling power from its V6 engine. Comes with AM/FM cassette stereo, like any good 80s car should. Furnished by Fancy Cars Incorporated. We've got cars, they're fancy, and they'll probably get you some handsome femboys owing to your bed later that night. Fantasy cars!
All right, thank you for that, Tokens. All right.
Already surrounded by them.
In just a moment here, we're going to have you turn that key. Audience, want you to count it down with me. 1. 1. 2.
3.
Shotgun. Get in there, Rubicon.
You've won $120 for charity. You're going to be driving away in this beautiful car. Let's start that lovely ending theme. All right, and Tokens, I'll leave it to you for the closing. All right, then. Well, thank you, StarSkunk. All right, everybody, come on out. Get behind me. I want to see you guys to see what it takes to make this happen. This is the casting control booth. Come down, control booth 2. Please welcome the cast and crew of the Game Show First community. Where's the camera pointed right now? I don't know where the camera's pointed, but this is the cast and crew of the Game Show First community that helps make these shows come together on a weekly basis. Our group would be nothing without them, and I want you to all know what it takes to make this happen. I want to thank Nita Noku for helping get all this preparation done, Doma Fox for also making the Hollywood Squares world originally, and I want to thank, absolutely, the staff, the crew of Furality Sylva for allowing us to bring you this amazing opportunity right here to show us what we love the most. We love our game shows. We love sharing our creative works with you guys, and I want to tell you that we're not done yet, because right after this, we are posting a link right now in the chat where you can join us in a public instance of this very world to see, well, all of the bells and whistles that we got around here and tell you about how you can join this community as well. A community that I've been a part of for the last 2 years, and a community that has helped everything come together. A community that I would... a crew that I have loved with more than anything in my life. So yeah, I love you all so much. So give us like 5 or 10 minutes while I can regain my composure. But yes, once again, thank you to everybody in the Game Show First community. Thank you, Dalton, Finn, and everybody from Furality Sylva. I hope you've enjoyed everything we've had to offer from the Game Show community for this con. I hope we made you laugh. What can I say? This has been Token speaking for Hollywood Squares. Good night, everybody, and enjoy the convention. Bye-bye for now.